Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm in my Object 430 on Swamp flying solo. Swamp's one of my favorite maps, and it's not a very popular map, but I don't think a lot of people like it. I'm not sure why. I think it adds a different flavor. What I like to do in my mediums and my scouts is try to spot the middle, try to hold it for my team, and as they make plays around the sides, then I can shift to either side if needed. But I just want to make sure that they don't get flanked coming through the middle. Not to mention you can get a lot of early damage in the middle. And I'm pretty confident with my vision camo on this tank. However, their T-49 is running through the middle of the swamp, which is pretty rare to see a scout doing that. So my first shot misses. My second shot, I just auto-aim and I miss that. But third time's a charm. I logged that shell right into him. I spot a couple more tanks, looking for shots here. And you have to be reactive to how your team's setting up. When I get a shot into that T-49, my E4 shuts him down. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Alright, so my team is going down the K-line. Looks like they're going to make a big one-line push. So I want to try to keep the sniper ridge spotted. And we spot a Jaeger out there. And I'm guessing at this point our zero line is going to fall. We've only seen one tank, but since they don't have any tanks really rush to the one line, I'm guessing that the rest of their tanks is going to be up in the corner. Alright, so we're going to cross here. I'm going to try to get advanced spotting for my team. That way they can push down the one line safely. And as I push over here, I see the Jaeger and just back up a little too far. Missed the shot into his lower plate, but I just really didn't want to get shot by him. It's too early in the game to lose 1,000 hit points. Alright, so we're going to poke over the hill. We're going to go get a shot into this Death Star. Unfortunately, we don't pen him. We damage his track, don't take it off. And then we get a tracking shot through the drive wheel. Damage him and take the track. Now I'm going to peek, try to be a little bit more hull down here because he might be loaded. And I missed that shot. My team just feels like it's taking forever to get down the one line. I'm not sure what they're doing. So I get shot into the Carnarvon. He's a one shot, so I should just be able to drive over here to put him down. The sweet thing about the Soviet medium tanks is their snapshots. As you can see there, I had to take a shell from him because my snapshot didn't work. And then we quickly whip our turret back around, get on Artie, and I don't know if he's trying to go drown himself or just get into cover, but we shot him down. Don't have to worry about Artie, and this game is looking pretty solid. Alright, so obviously see the Jag Tiger. The Death Star is still floating around back here somewhere. I miss a shot on him. And then there's Tank Destroyer and A3, and I just feel like this is too cramped up here. I have to either wait for my team or get back to spotting middle. And this hill actually provides good cover and good shots to get across the map here. Now I have to be attentive to the Jaeger. But I should just be able to farm these heavies. Look at this, it's delicious. Okay, missed that shot. Side of the Super Conqueror. And now they're privy to me spotting them and shooting at them. Get a shot into that Chieftain. He goes dark. I go for a blind shot and I miss that. So I aim at the Super Conk and I don't hit him or the Chieftain. And then as the chieftain's driving away, I've loaded heat just in case. And I destroy him. And then I track the Super Conqueror. I'm looking for a lower plate shot, and he just backs up, and I hit his other track, and then I realized the Yaguru is sitting over here. So I'm going to track him, and then hopefully get around behind him here. He gets his track back on, and that dead tank slows me down just enough to where I can't carry my momentum, and I'm stuck in between him and the dead tank. And there's two tanks up in the north. They didn't come and help me. One of them was coming over to help me, but unfortunately they were all a little too late. I can't blame them. I made a bad play. I don't think I needed to rush him. Alright, so let's see if these guys can kill him. The 45B does a nice little wiggle, bounces the shell off his turret, but then bounces the shell off the Yaguru. Pat locks him in place, and then reloads, finishes him off. We got 2v8. Alright, so this Patton is really hungry for damage, so he's going to come over here, and he's got shots right in the back of that guy, gets one in, and decides to drive off and kill himself. Alright, it's okay, we still got tanks left. So the 45B pulls up to kill the Patton, and he gets lit on fire. And he's tracked, and he's motored, he's lost his ammo rack, but he fixes. Before he can pull back, he's dead. So the E5, after watching the 45B blow up, decides that it'd be a good idea to push up onto that ridge. Now, there was a dead tank in between him and the other hill, but still, if you watch your teammate get chewed up and destroyed, why would you make that play? So at this point, I feel like I threw the game, and it's pretty disappointing. But I decide that I'm going to stick around and watch it. Alright, so this E100 comes around the corner. This should be an easy kill. Let's see what kind of ammunition he's got loaded. Carefully aims and bounces an AP round off the side of the E100's turret. Alright. Now we're going for a cap, and it's got 26 seconds left, so I feel like we should be able to win this. Our E5 should be putting pressure on the E100, and unfortunately we lose our Patton on the base. So this time the Death Star shell flies true. The E100 lights him on fire, damages an engine. And I'm not sure what the E5 is doing. So I go back and look, and he's shooting at the E100, but he misses there. And really, he should be putting pressure on this tank in E3, so our Death Star isn't taking shells in the back of the head. Death Star shuts down the E100, and since he's motored, he needs to try to get into cover. I ping the map for the E5 to make a move here, and he's got the back of the Super Conqueror. He's ammo racked, but if he would have been engaging this guy earlier, I think he would have stood a better chance. Now the Super Conch looks like he's shooting hash rounds. He tracks the E5, and then he tracks the E5 again. No damage this time though. If our Death Star can get loaded and turn around, then the Super Conch will be dead. But the E5 doesn't need it. He shuts him down. And now we're in a 3v1. Alright, so I switch over to the E4, and I realize right away he's got his Sixth Sense going. He's got targeted, and he was targeted when he backs up. So chances are it's off to his left. And he's looking that direction, so I assume the Super Conqueror hasn't really moved from where I spotted it. We'll see. Now in this endgame scenario, you know, just work with your team. If they're not in position, don't rush anything, just wait for them. This Death Star is taking a long time to decide what he wants to do. I mean, I don't know if he just is ignoring the map pings, but I suggested to the E5 to come around this side, and he gets shot in the side, which I think angers him because the next play that he makes is going to be pretty sad. Like, he's in position to just hold here and wait for the tank destroyers to move in. He can keep him spotted, but he's got to be careful because he's got the big top cap. The E4 did start moving though, so hopefully the E4 can just finish this game up. And he goes left, and then he stops. Alright, that's okay. Make him come out to you. You can one-shot him, he can one-shot you, but you're going to have the advantage, your gun's aimed. Plus, if your Death Star is coming, just wait for him. You guys can go in together, and then together you win the game. Not that hard. Alright, so it's a little tug of war here. E4 is getting antsy, wants to get a little bite of him. Looks like Super Conqueror is just inviting it. He knows he's in a 1v2 if he pulls out to kill the E4. If the E4 doesn't kill him first and he ends up getting the E4, he's probably not going to be able to get back into cover before the Death Star can shoot him. Super Conqueror is backing up, side scraping, trying to do everything he can to get a shot onto the E4 without exposing himself to the tank or the Death Star. And he doesn't know where the Death Star is, so he can only assume where it was last spotted and what position it's taking now. Now on the map it looks like the Death Star is in position. So saying that, he's going to get a little bit more aggressive here, start poking the corner, start putting pressure on the Super Conqueror to make a decision. He's going to side scrape out, and I'm pretty sure he just got shot in the engine deck there. So Death Star, you just gotta push in, buddy. What are you doing? No. Death Star wasn't set up, so the Super Conqueror shuts him down in a heartbreaking defeat, and I ended up throwing that game. So, get to endgame stats here. 2,000 damage, 2,000 assisted, take top dog, and E5 did 2,200. Death Star did 31, and E4 got 3,800. So they actually did some work, just couldn't close it at the end. And then I message him, tell him that he should have waited for the Death Star, and he agreed with me. Alright, and looking at this guy, he had an epic game, 8,000 damage, 4 kills. The other Super Conqueror threw down 5,800, 2 kills. Nice result by them. I give him a GG, and he gives me a thanks, thumbs up. That's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.